friends, my name is Dhara Unadkat. Welcome to my channel Prepare Yourself. Today I am going to take the session of tenses. In part 1, we understood there are major three types of tenses and we have finished with present tense. In today's session, we are going to do past tense, and in my third video of tenses, I'll make sure we'll do future tense. So now let's begin. By the end of this session, you will be able to understand four different types of past tense. Past simple or past indefinite, past continuous or past progressive, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Simple past tense. Now let's have a look over the uses of simple past tense. The simple past tense shows that an action started and completed. When it is completed, it completed in the past and has nothing to do with it in the present time, or nothing is happening in the present time. It is also used to describe feelings and emotions of a person at a certain point of time in the past. It does not have the verbs like to be or to have in this particular tense. The simple past tense can be used with adverbs to describe time already in the past. And the last, it is used to discuss a specific point of time or point in time of the past. We have to remember the various uses of simple tense. With this slide, you will be able to understand when we use simple tense. We use it with did in positive form and did not in the negative sentence structure. For example, we use it for in the morning, yesterday, a few days back. Simple past tense and its sentence structure. Let's have a look at all three forms of sentences. Let's start with the positive form. Subject plus was or were plus the sentence itself. We use was with I, he, she, and it. We use were with you, we, they. And the second form of verb, instead of go, we use went. As we know, there are three forms of verb. For example, go, went, and gone. This was the sentence structure of positive form. Now let's have a look at the sentence structure of negative form. That is subject plus was not or were not plus sentence itself. Let's have a look at now question form of the sentence. Was or were plus subject plus sentence. Now we can see we use verb 1 form in the interrogative sentence structure. One should pen down these sentence structures so that they can use it while constructing a sentence properly. Let's have a look at the examples. I planted a plant yesterday. We went to the school this morning. I woke up early today. These were the examples of simple past tense. Now have a look ahead. Let's now have a look at the past continuous tense. Past continuous tense refers to two actions that were happening at the same time in the past. They are also called parallel actions. Let's have a quick look at the uses of past continuous tense. Number 1. We use it for interrupted action in the past. Number 2. We use it for specific time as an interruption. Number 3. Parallel actions. Number 4. Describe atmosphere. What do you mean by interruption? When we were stopped by something, it is called interruption. Especially when we are doing something and somebody stops us, or we get stopped by certain circumstances which are not in our hand, which we do not know from advance. It is called interrupt or interruption. Now let's move ahead. Past continuous tense and its sentence structure. For positive form, subject plus is, am, are plus verb ing. For negative form, subject plus is, am, or are plus not plus verb with ing. And for question format, or you can say interrogative form, we use is, am, are first, then subject, then verb. Now let's have a look at the examples of past continuous tense. When we have to construct a positive sentence or affirmative sentence, we use they were preparing pizza when I went to their home for dinner. Now, while the pizza was getting prepared by someone as a guest went to their home. So here you can see the interruption or two actions happening simultaneously. Two actions happen together. Someone was preparing pizza and the other person went to their home. So two actions took place simultaneously, parallelly. Probably there would have been some interruption also, but not mentioned in this sentence. So we can say two parallel action happening together. Someone reached home and someone preparing pizza. Now let's have a look at negative form. We wo- he was not ready when I called him. When someone called the other person, probably they are going out or probably for some work, the other person was not ready. So what he must be doing? He was getting ready while receiving a call. So it is also one of the parallel actions taking place simultaneously. And in the interrogative format, we can see, was she lying when you went to the garden? Means it wants to say that two parallel actions happening. One person must be sleeping when the other person went to the garden. So these are the examples of actions happening parallelly, and past continuous tense is used when two actions are happening parallelly. Past perfect tense. Let's have a look at the uses of past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is used when an event that has occurred and been completed in the past. Let me give you one example. For example, I had to borrow money from my friend to reach home as I forgot my wallet at home. Everything in this incident has already been taken place in the past. It also describes an event or action which happened before a definite time in the past. Let's even discuss an example for it. We had cleaned up the terrace before Kite Festival. So before Kite Festival, at a definite point of time, people clean their terrace. This tense is also used to describe an action that happened in the past before action took place. Another use of the tense is it is also used to describe which event took place first. Let's have a look at the sentence structure of past perfect tense. For positive form, we use subject plus had, verb have plus verb 3, third form of a verb, past participle. For negative form, we use subject plus had, have plus not plus third form of the verb, past participle. And for interrogative sentences or for question form, we use had, have plus subject plus verb 3, past participle. With these examples, you will be able to understand past perfect tense in a better way. She laughed a lot before she fell down from the chair. We had never came across such lovely landscape before we visited Darjeeling. Her mother announced the winner before she gave away prizes. She prepared cooking and then started preparing tea. All these examples shows something has happened before or something has been finished. Now let's have a look at past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense focuses on the duration of the activity. Let's have a look at the sentence structure. Positive form, subject plus I, you, we, they, he, she, it plus will, had been plus verb in the form of ing. Negative subject form is subject plus will not, had been plus verb in ing form. And for interrogative or question form, we use had plus subject plus been plus verb with ing form. And few words which are helpful in constructing these type of sentences are given below. They are already, before, for, never, just, not yet, once, until that day, and when. Present perfect continuous tense and the sentences what we form. At times it happens that we think that the sentences which we are speaking or construction of the sentence is correct. But we all commit a certain kind of mistakes and we think we are speaking right English. Now let's have a look at the incorrect form of English which we speak on our daily basis. For example, I was a school teacher before 5 years. Now this sentence is incorrect and let's have a look at the correct form of sentence. I had been a school teacher before 5 years. We have to use had been because it is past perfect. She had been studying for 5 hours before she started watching TV. It is already done. Her studies are completed before 5 hours. Don't worry, your rice are cooked as it had been on stove for many hours. So these are the type of sentences which we speak when we have to use present perfect continuous tense. Friends, my name is Dhara Unadkat, and if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Prepare yourself. Thank you and have a blessed day.